Don't you know I would call just to hear you breathe it? Wanna sing 'cause I know that you're around to listen. If I listen,
Goes in. It's the Eagles who score first.
like a fistful of missed bets.
We are here at Boston College today with BC Women's Hockey, and they're going to show me around the facilities.
What's the lesson?
So this is the tunnel we come out from. So we got the lights here, smoke, and our coach stands right there giving us high five. And yeah, we usually go number order, a little bit superstitions, and we all get really hyped up. Some of us like to call out each other's names. I always call Grace's name out 1,000 times before she's going out, and it's always just a lot of fun in the tunnel before. Yeah, so this is our stick room here. We're a Warrior school, so let's check this out. This is my game stick here. Freshly taped. Freshly taped. I actually have not used it yet. It's a P31 curve, 67 flex, 25-inch paddle. Nothing too special. I took this grip from Keri Price. I saw him use it when I was younger, so copied it. He uses it at the top too, but I didn't like that much, so he used a normal knob at the top, but this grip's really nice to like cushion the puck and whatnot.
Rip some bar down shots with that thing.
Yeah, Grace has a nasty shot, especially for a goalie.
Better than most of us.
Yeah.
This is the Novium. It's a P92 curve, but for Warrior it's a W03. And then 63 flex, just half the blade, nothing special there. And then the knob, my
Pretty long there.
my special knob.
She gets cheered for that sometimes.
Yep. A little bit of thin tape at the top, so feels like my hand's not sliding, but.
Quick shot off the face-off. Another one by Jordan into the glove of Davidson, and one.
And then mine, I use the Alpha, and I think it's really cool that we have ours customized, and we have little things on it, like the BC logo. We also have our last names on them, which is really cool. But yeah, I just use the Alpha with the 63 flex, and then just a P88 curve. I'm a simple girl.
Drags in, shoots, 5-hole. Tabor scores to tie it up.
And just like a thing I like to point out in this part of the locker room, Katie Burt is from the same hometown as me, so it's really cool to see entering Lynn every day, especially because my stick is so close here, so it's just like a cool little connection to home.
It's in the game, and it's the Eagles with the empty net goal. They're able to tie it again. It's 2-2 with under 2 minutes to play.
All right, so this is kind of where the action happens. This is the locker room. Spend a lot of time in here. Lots of music. Keri's our aux girl. So
I love playing music.
Shout out
Mostly
Keri.
just before practice, before a game, I get a little nervous it's a lot of pressure doing the game day aux, so that usually goes to either Kylie Erickson or Katie Pine, but practice, I'm usually one of the first ones in here, so I just love to get some tunes going.
She's the go-to.
Yeah.
And then another like focal point is just the logo on the ceiling. It's a clean look, kind of like there's no logo on the ground, so we don't have to worry about stepping on it.
All right, yeah, and here's my stall. I started using True pads when I came to college. Ever since True, Lefebvre came to True. I was always CCM when Lefebvre was with True, but love them. Pretty much the same as my CCMs before. Yeah, I love them.
The gold is awesome.
Shout out to my goalie coach at home, Dylan Schoen. That was his idea for the gold. And then here's my mask. It was yeah, I love
Different
it.
from the practice mask, though.
Yeah, I got a white one for practice. But on this side here, I have a bird in the cage, and in 2015, Braden Holtby had an eagle in the cage on his helmet, so I always loved that mask, so I tried to copy that. The laces are something I saw Keri Price do, and then, yeah, and then we just got the BC logo that I just talked about. That's pretty sweet, and Gasson, our pretty campus. And then on the back here, my high school, Shattuck St. Mary's, and hometown, Maryland flag. Just love to look at that right before I go out on the ice. So yeah, pretty sweet.
Surveying her options, goes to the slot backhand shot.
And then just a short way away from Grace's stall, I'm right across from her. We really like to have some good banter before practice. Yeah, and then looking at our stall, one of my favorite pieces of our equipment are our gloves. I use the Alphas, and I think it's just really cool. Like, multiple people have complimented me on how cool these are with just the embroidered BC and even just like the little bit of the Eagles here. It's all just like really cool. Just like those little touches that we have are just really special.
Super clean though.
Super clean, such a good, it's not too much, you know what I mean? Like, it's a good balance. And then similar to the helmet, I mean, I just wore Bowers my whole life, so then coming here for Warriors, I thought it would be a big switch, but for the most part, it's been pretty easy. Pretty comfy, not too bad, and then just looking at our stickers are pretty cool, like the gold and just, again, all those little touches. Looking at the back, you got the number. And then the Hockeyeast thing here, which I also think is a really nice touch, and it still goes along with our maroon and gold colors. And we got the Eagles on the front. Pretty good look.
Keri from Lynn.
From Lynn.
Pretty badass. Over to my locker. Kind of like the best part about the whole stall here. We've got storage for skates and shin pads.
Sneaky, but it's
So sneaky. I think it's so special too because it's such a clean look. And then obviously like pulling it down is pretty sick. It's a special feeling. Another special part about our lockers here is we slide our gloves onto this little part here so it dries them, which is pretty nice because no one really likes the sogginess of the gloves.
A quick goal off the face-off. BC able to tie it again. Carolyn Goffredo putting it.
Awesome. So moving on to this part of the locker room, it's kind of a little entryway to the next part, but it's still a really cool room. Looking at this part, we have some recovery. We have the Normatex here, which I'm a big fan of. Usually we'll have to use the long ones, but we have all the sizes for everyone, and we're really grateful to have 3 pairs of them. And yeah, it's just really cool for your legs. Some people like to use them on game days or after like a hard practice or just like part of their routine. Then looking over here, something also that's really cool that we have is the sauna. And some people may be afraid of the sauna because it's really, sometimes can be confusing to use. Once you get it down, you're good. I feel like the 2 people you will find in here most days are Kylie Erickson or Jenna Carpenter. They're usually huge fans of this, and yeah, it's just another cool piece of recovery that we're really grateful to have.
There's a deflection and a score! Boston College, for the 4th time, has tied this game. Unreal!
All right, so this is our shooting room. We also have our VR headsets here, Sensorina. So yeah, I'll just put this on for like 15 minutes on a game day.
Put it on, let's see it. Let's see it on.
And yeah, you can see some pucks, you get to pick where the shooters are shooting, and it's crazy that you can literally feel like you're playing in a game before. And we have like pro women's shooters playing, and like, yeah, we're so lucky to have this here from BC.
We get to stop some physical play and a little bit of jawing.
I like to come in here. There's also Bluetooth in here, so as we said earlier, I really like to play music, so you'll hear the tunes in here too. And yeah, it's just really cool. You can fit a couple people in here, just like trying different things. Like I've been working on changing my shot a little bit, just hopping in here the before or after practice are such a cool thing to have. So yeah, just coming in here whenever by yourself or with some of the team. It's a lot of fun.
Make her way to the bench. It's a 6-on-4 goal for the Eagles right off the face-off.
All right, and this is our dry stall area. So this is kind of where we get out of our normal clothes and kind of into like our understuff or our hockey gear. And it's pretty sweet in here too because obviously you've got like the chairs here, the couch, so kind of a place to like unwind a little bit away from the locker room. And then this massive TV we've got here. Lots of music videos usually playing in the background.
There's always something on this.
Always music.
Maybe some old interviews that someone pulled up on. I was a victim of
some
that
old
the other
hockey
day.
highlights.
Some old hockey highlights, but
sure.
you never know who has the clicker, if it's gonna be music or if it's gonna be someone's getting exposed for some interview they did when they were 10. But
Yeah, so right here is a Beanpot Championship. This is actually our assistant coach, Kate Leary.
Shout out to Kate Leary.
This is like a huge picture too, so it's cool to walk in here and always see it, and like you can see the joy on their faces. Obviously, all of us are striving to feel that. Yeah, that's sweet to see. And then right over here, we have our 8 Olympians, which is unreal, like the history that our program has. And another cool part about these 8 is that our coaches, especially Kinger, have coached almost all of these, if not all of them, which is cool because they know how to develop good people, good players, and it's cool to see. And also a quick shout out to Haley Skarupa. She grew up in the town next to me, and I've always thought she was so cool. And when I was 12, I met her, got to hold one of her medals, and then I also have now met her since being at BC, and she's the best.
Can't forget that we have a beautiful campus too. It's not all about the hockey, there's academics too.
Change the game. I'm a placer.
And I think like it's just special, like every day, like walking to class, like whether you want to go or you don't, I think like looking up and just seeing like what we have access to is like really special.
Yeah, I feel like the campus was one of the like biggest reasons that I chose this school. Like I knew I wanted a campus feel, but also somewhere near the city. Like being from Massachusetts, like obviously I've wanted to go to BC my whole life, and it was a really good balance of like a campus school, but also like having the city, and then just like you're walking across the campus, like going to class. You're like, I guess it's not so bad that I have to see all these beautiful buildings all day and stuff. And yeah, it's just a really cool like constant reminder of like how lucky we are, I guess.
Yeah, so here's our little trophy case on the concourse. We have Patty Kaz winner, Alex Carpenter.
She is Alex Carpenter, and she is one of the best American women hockey players in the country.
And the legendary Megan Keller, who we already saw. It's pretty cool to play behind these people and know that these people came before us and trying to build up their legacy. We got the Frozen Four appearances, national runner-up the year they were undefeated. And it's cool because we watched all these people growing up and we followed closely for those runs.
Carpenter to Skarupa! Boston College wins in overtime!
I think Conte is so special. It kind of speaks for itself. But I also think the people that are like in Conte are like what makes it special too. Obviously, like all of the people who come and support us for our games, like our parents, and then going up and being able to see them afterwards is huge for us to know that we kind of have like those people like behind us and rooting for us. So
I feel like winning at home, especially at Conte, like a rink like this, it just makes it that much more special. Like a win as a team is awesome, and then you come here, it's just like that like wow factor, I guess, is the rink, and we get to come out here every day, and it's just like Conte is just incredible, and we're just really grateful for that.